Hello and welcome to another video of no-code app development using Google Firebase and AppGyver. In the last video, we talked about the reference architecture on how we are going to go about building the app. A quick recap of what we discussed. We use data and CSV. There are two data CSV files which are available in the video description section below, the tiny URL in the video description section below, as well as we're going to use Python on Colab, Firebase for JSON, NoSQL real-time database, and then AppGyver for front end. And then finally, I shared you these links. So the step number one is you want to set up the Firebase. So go to this URL, https firebase.google.com, and you will reach to something like this. This is firebase.google.com, and then click on go to console. You have to ensure that you have logged in with your Gmail account. Once you have logged in, you click on this particular button, add project. And when you click on add project, it can ask you to enter a project name. So say Firebase Learning, or right, and then click on continue. As soon as you do that, it will tell you that Google Analytics is free and stuff like that. So click on continue and select United States and click on I accept, making sure everything is by default, and click on create project. It's going to take some time to create the project, and once the project is created, I'm going to pause the video, and then the project is created. I'll click on continue and I'll be taken to the project. On the left hand side, you expand build and click on real-time database. As soon as you click on real-time database, there would be a screen something like this, and click on create database. I repeat again, once you are in the Firebase, this is the Firebase panel. This is known as console.firebase.google.com. On the left hand side, you see project overview. So this is your project overview. Next is you will have authentication. You can use Firebase for authentication. You have Firestore database, real-time database, which we are going to use, storage. You can host your website as well. You can also write machine learning programs, which we are going to do in our few next videos. And then there are analytics. There are a lot of things which Firebase provides you for free. Please ensure that on the left-hand side bottom of the screen, you have the free $0 month plan, because else you will be charged if your Google Gmail is attached to a credit card. My Gmail on this one, it's not attached to a credit card, and therefore I'm safe. I'm going to use Spark with a free $0 per month of a charge. It's a free testing project. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to use real-time database. Click on real-time database here under the build section, and then click on create database. I recommend you to use and play around the Google Firestore in order to make yourself comfortable. We are going to create a lot of other videos specifically around Firebase as and when we progress through this use case, but it's very important for you to get comfortable over here. So click on create database, and then a real-time database would be created. So real-time database is created. You would see null over here, and there is obviously nothing yet. We are going to use Python code to push data over here. Now, step number two. So step number one was to set up Firebase. Step number two is, you see project overview over here, and I can expand this a little bit. So you see project overview over here. Click on this settings icon, go to project settings and click on service accounts. As soon as you click on service accounts, this is the code which shows you how to connect to Firebase. Click on generate new private key, and then it will give, and I'm not going to do this because I've already done that once, but click on generate new private key and it will give you a small pop-up, and unfortunately I cannot show it to you because I have already done that. So generate a new private key, and then at the bottom of the screen there will be download JSON. So a file will be there. Let me show it to you. You see that generate key, and when you click on generate key, it will download the JSON file, .json file on your desktop, in your downloads folder. You need that private key to connect to the Firebase. I repeat, generate new private key, click on this generate key link and it will download a JSON file on your desktop. Now we have our Firebase setup. Next, what you're going to do is go to your Google Drive, which is on your, so go to your Google Drive and create a folder. This folder you can create, you just say app or give your name. So you're going to create a folder app, and in this app folder you're going to have 4 things. Number 1, JSON file. I'll show you here. So in the app you will have 4 things. You will have your JSON file which you downloaded just now with your service account. You will have master underscore group. Third, you will have master underscore videos .csv. These 3 files you will download from the Google Drive link which is mentioned here. So these 3 files you will download. So master video CSV, master group CSV, and then Firebase, don't worry about it. Just know that this is in the link. So here you will have these 3 files, account.json and these 2 CSV files in your app folder in your My Drive. Once you have done that, in the next video, I'm going to show you how you can start populating the data in the Firebase using Python. Again, thank you for watching.